with zollotech.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Otterbox case for the BlackBerry Storm. This is obviously a pretty new case just because the Storm has just recently come out. And basically this is what I got from them. Not the normal Otterbox case. This is a little more less boxy. Normally they just send a box, but this one is just in this plastic case here, which is pretty cool. It shows you the front of it. On the front just is the Defender series for the BlackBerry Storm. If you're familiar with the Defender series, as we've done in previous reviews, it always says 3 layers of protection, including fully interactive membrane over the screen and keypad. That would just mean that there's a screen that covers the face of the Storm that obviously you can touch through. Made for the BlackBerry. 3 layers on the back here. Just the normal, shows you the belt clip. Has a couple different languages, Otterbox.com. That's pretty much all there is to this. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up here. Just a plastic case that opens up. They give you this nice little cardboard cutout that means nothing. On the inside, it gives you instructions if you need to know how to put it onto your Storm. I'm not going to follow those because I think it's pretty self-explanatory. But if you need them, there they are. Then you got the case here. You can just pull this little cardboard piece off of it. This is obviously the holder, the belt clip. Once again, with all of the Defender series, pretty hard plastic, pretty durable. The clip, pretty solid. That's not going to fall off anything. Clip turns just like a normal belt clip that you can turn it any way that you want on your belt. Pretty cool. Seems pretty sturdy. I'll just set that aside. And this is the case. Again, 3 layers, so let's peel it apart. The first one's obviously this rubber membrane that goes around the hard case. This kind of seals everything in. They do boast a little water protection because of this case. So it kind of snaps on there. Just a nice rubber case, pretty cool. Then you got the hard shell case here, which is the membrane for the Storm. And normally these just pull apart like that, which is fine. Comes in 2 pieces, and that's it. It's just the fake Storm, obviously. Normally in the other Defender series that we looked at, they have like a little plastic piece that covers the keypad or the screen or anything like that, but this is actually just built in. It's just a see-through screen here on it that's a little flexible, obviously, because the Storm is a push pad, so it needs to be able to push in with the Storm. Not much to it. Again, pretty durable, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and put the Storm in it. There's a Storm, and again, you're probably going to want to make sure that the cover is pretty clean, or the screen of the Storm is pretty clean, just because once it's in the case, you don't want it to look all smudgy and stuff. Put it in the case, and again, the back, as we can see, has the screen over the camera. The back has the screen over the camera here, so you're going to want to make sure the screen is clean and clear, or else you're going to get a dirty picture. So that's not left open. And then the top, let's see here, just is going to, let's see, it's going to kind of slide in, actually. Okay, so that's different. It actually pulls out, and you put it on this little track and just slide it in, and it kind of clips into place when you slide it. Oh, I don't want to say command. Okay. So basically pretty hefty, pretty cool. You can touch through the pad pretty easily, it seems. So we'll try that out in a second. Obviously the rubber membrane just slides over the top. Again, to add the 3rd layer to make it a little more hardy. And clips together like so. And there we go. The case is together. Just make sure all the areas are clipped in all the way around. And it's, once again, very hefty, very sturdy, very durable. It's got all the buttons imprinted on the side for whatever you have them set as, for a picture or to lock your keyboard, or volumes on the side here. Over the speaker, there's a little foam piece to keep it from getting dirty or protect it from dust or whatever. And again, with this little screen over the top of it, it's pretty easy to push. You can push right through it. You could still feel and push anything you want to do. You just push in. Covers the screen pretty well. Looks pretty good. You can see through it well. Obviously, you're just going to want to make sure that it stays clean. And again, very durable. Normally, Otterbox Defender series are. If you drop it, not much really going to happen to it. Again, though, you've got a screen on the front, so you don't want to drop it face down, I would assume. But then you got the belt clip again. This is going to slide in there. Now, let me see which way it's supposed to slide in. Now, doesn't actually seem to slide into the clip very easily. I don't even know if it will slide into the clip, to be honest with you. I think it's actually too thick to slide into this case. Maybe it will work if you take off the rubber casing around, but it actually doesn't seem to fit into the case that you're supposed to hold it in on your belt if you want to use it on your belt. So that's an interesting downside. So if you want to have the 3 layers of protection, you can't use the case, the belt case, unless I have it together wrong, which I can't imagine that I do, because it's pretty self-explanatory how it goes together. I cannot fit it into the case. So that would be a problem in my mind, one of the problems with this case. But again, very durable. If you drop it, it's not gonna do anything. And if that's what you're looking for, then this is definitely the case to have. On the side here, you've got the flap to open up to sync with your computer or charge it. And then the flap just covers it back up to protect it from dirt or anything like that, which is pretty cool. And then on this side is the flap for your headphones and such. Looks pretty cool though. Like I said, pretty heavy, pretty durable, pretty thick. It adds a good layer around your Storm, but definitely feels secure in there. Again, just the downside, I can't get it to fit into this case here without forcing it, and I don't think you want to force it. So, or wait a second, unless, okay, there we go. I just figured it out. You got to put it in backwards. So it's got to be actually facing, the front has to be facing the back, and it slides right in. Clips in pretty durably. It's not very easy to come out. It's not going to come out of that case without some jarring around. So pull it out, and there it is. Pretty sweet. So I guess it does work. My bad, Otterbox, for saying it doesn't. So it works, and seems to be pretty cool. So hope you enjoyed this little review of the Otterbox Defender series for the BlackBerry Storm. Once again, this is Chad with zollotech.com.